F-A-18E or F Super Hornet entered fleet service in 1999 as the replacement for the F-14 Tomcat. The Super Hornet is the second major model upgrade since the inception of the F-A-18 aircraft program, highly capable across the full mission spectrum. Air superiority, fighter escort, reconnaissance, aerial refueling, close air support, air defense suppression, and day and night precision strike. The single-seat F-A-18E and the two-seat F-A-18F are high-performance, twin-engine, mid-wing, and multi-mission tactical aircraft designed to replace the F-A-18C single-seat and F-A-18D two-seat aircraft as they reach the end of their service lives and retire. As the final variants of the original multirole F-A-18 aircraft, the model offered a 20% larger airframe, while the Super Hornet could carry an additional 33% more internal fuel, which increased its mission range by 41%, while its endurance was increased by 50% over the earlier aircraft. Yet, despite being supersized, the F-A-18E or F actually has 42% fewer parts than its predecessor, the F-A-18C variant. Here are some of the sophistication of the F-18 Super Hornet that makes it irreplaceable. Combat ready. It has also proven to be a capable and reliable aircraft. The Super Hornet has performed as a multi-role attack aircraft via the use of different external equipment, while the fighter jet's advanced networking capabilities have allowed it to accomplish very specific missions. In this way, it has been utilized as a force multiplier, where it has been deployed to meet the various challenges that a carrier might face. In its fighter mode, it has served as an escort and provided fleet air defenses from enemy aircraft and other threats, while in its attack mode it has provided force projection, interdiction, and close and deep air support. The Super Hornet has 11 weapons stations, including 2 wing store stations, which have allowed it to carry a range of armaments that include AIM-9 Sidewinder, AIM-7 Sparrow, and AIM-120 air-to-air missiles, guided air-to-ground weapons such as Harpoon, Salam, or Tadal-Amir, GBU-10, GBU-51, Harm and Maverick, and free-fall air-to-ground bombs, MK-76, BQ-48, MK-82LT, MK-82HT, and MK-84. The aircraft was also equipped with a General Dynamics M61, a 220mm Gatling-style gun, a hydraulically driven 6-barreled rotary action, an air-cooled, electrically fired weapon that offers selectable rates of either 4,000 or 6,000 rounds per minute. The first operational use of the F-A-18E was with Strike Fighter Squadron 115. The FA-115, known as the Eagles, which was operating from the USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN-72, on July 24, 2002, and the aircraft saw its first combat action on November 6 of the same year, when the squadron took part in enforcing a no-fly zone in Iraq. The F-A-18E or F was also used deployed as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom in March 2003. Improving on a good thing. The F-A-18E or F Block II Super Hornet, which incorporated a number of capabilities-enhancing technologies, has been in service since 2001 and has earned a reputation as the backbone of the Navy's carrier air wing. The final Block II production aircraft was delivered in April 2020, which closed out a run of 322 A's and 286 F's. Those aircraft went from the production line and headed straight to Strike Fighter Squadron 34. A month later, the first pair of F-A-18 Block III test jets headed to the Navy, where they have been used in carrier testing. Boeing developed the Block III Super Hornet to complement existing and future air wing capabilities, while the Navy said it would use aircraft to test and explore new concepts of operation. The first of the Block III aircraft featured a number of advancements, and this included a new Advanced Cockpit System's 10x 19-inch touchscreen display that is similar to a large tablet. It replaced many of the cockpit's traditional buttons and knobs, while has enabled pilots to see, track and target multiple long-range targets. The Block 3 jets have also been upgraded with a new satellite communication system that provided the ability to utilize podded infrared search and track (IRST) sensors. The aircraft has also been equipped with enhanced network capabilities and now has a longer range and reduced radar signature. The Block 3 Super Hornet has been equipped with shoulder-mounted conformal fuel tanks, which could carry 3,500 pounds of additional fuel while reducing drag, which allows the aircraft to operate longer, go faster, and carry additional weapons. The U.S. Navy awarded Chicago-headquartered Boeing a $4 billion contract in March of 2019 for the multi-year procurement of 78 A-18E Block 3 Super Hornets, including 61 single-seat E's and 17 two-seat F's, which will be delivered through 2024. End of the line for the Super Hornet. Despite its history with the U.S. Navy, all good things to come to an end, and the final 24 of the tactical aircrafts scheduled for delivery next year will likely be the last in the program. Instead, the U.S. Navy will ramp up its efforts to develop a replacement for the Super Hornet, and in August 2020 announced that it would cut production to accelerate the development of the next-generation carrier-based fighter program. That would end the F/A-18 program that began in the 1970s with the development of the McDonnell Douglas-designed twin-engine F/A-18 fighter and attack aircraft. Yet, the Super Hornet isn't flying off in the sunset just yet. The F/A-18E, or F, will remain the primary strike power from U.S. carriers for the next decade.